How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today I want to take a step back and do a bit of something different. And instead of talking about movies that I've already watched, talking about movies that have already come out, or talking about movies that are about to come out and like I've already watched or something like that, I want to talk about a movie that's coming out in October and I'm very excited to see. And I just want to talk a bit about my theories, what this movie is going to do right, what this movie is going to do wrong, and what I just feel about this movie in general. If you haven't seen by the title, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. There's no spoiler warning because I don't know anything about the movie. I'm not involved in the movie. I'm 240 subscribers, hopefully, and counting, because you can subscribe, but you might not do that because you guys just watch these videos. I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, aside from my visible disappointment, we are talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. Just this movie, I've been waiting for like a better half of a decade to come out. This movie has been like teased since like the beginning of Five Nights at Freddy's, like 2, I think. And this movie was a really incredible idea at the beginning of it. Like, obviously you have a movie like Willy's Wonderland that already did a movie on animatronics, but that movie was more of a comedy, horror, slasher, like just a quick little movie. It felt like a small little movie. It had Nicolas Cage where it just started beating animatronics. But this movie seems like it's going to be different. And I really do like that. And I really do like the idea that they're going for. They're going for more of a horror-based slasher movie where we already have William Afton as Matthew Lillard. We have a good security guard. He looks like he's going to... I personally wanted Markiplier to be the security guard. I know that that's big dreaming because he's not known as a professional actor yet, but I do think that he would fit the role just because it's Markiplier. He's the king of FNAF, and I just think that he's great. But the idea behind this movie, I think it's a very good one, and I think that the plot is going to be a very good one. Obviously, we have this security guard that needs money, and he sees that there's this ruined pizza place, or it's just the nighttime shift. We don't really know, but he's going into this place and he's just going to be the security guard, stay the night, do this, and the animatronics come alive, much like the game. And I like that. I like that it's based on the game. We need to do more of these things where if the system worked, just follow it. That's what we need to do. Follow the system. And the idea of the eyes being red kind of annoyed me, but they seem to have changed it to like orange or a bit lighter. I wanted them to be just white because that's like really menacing. If you haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's, it's a game where you have these animatronics that come and you have to like close and open the doors. The fact that the idea that I want to get out of the way first is Phone Guy, which is Matthew Lillard. He's going to be William Afton, with the crying children, because we already saw a scene in the trailer where our security guard, he is just in the middle of 5 kids that run away. Those are the crying children. I want to see the spring lock failure. Like, we already have Matthew Lillard in the movie. Why can't we just make him do that? And we already have the crying children inside of the animatronics. It seems like it's going to be a good, well-rounded Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and that's what I can't wait for. The idea that we're going to get a good, accurate Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Like, not these fan films that do it really well, but just an actual Blumhouse production. I really like Blumhouse. They produce most horror movies, and they do a pretty good job at a lot of them. Some of them might be a bit too cliche, but this one seems like an idea that's different to what they usually do. They usually do like the spirits and the Conjuring and stuff like that. And just under this idea that there are going to be the spirits, but it's more going to be like a man behind the mask. You obviously have the things that set the ball rolling, and the things that set the ball rolling is William Afton, taking these kids and making them into the animatronics that we know and love. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. And I hope that they do put some sign of Golden Freddy. I think that would be a very interesting idea. But if not, I would like there to be a Springtrap type of part where a lot of it has already been explained by game theory lore. That's a lot of what I want to see. But what I want to see more than anything is just some YouTuber in the movie. Hopefully it's Markiplier. If it's MatPat, I'll be equally as satisfied. If it's both, I will be the happiest fan ever. And I want it to be accurate. I want the movie to have its similarities to the first Five Nights at Freddy's movie. You know, hopefully we have William Afton picking up the phone or having some pre-recorded messages saying, hey, congratulations it's your second day on the job. If you see Foxy, then just know that he's going to be doing this. And it seems like the protagonist is going to be a lot more self-aware than in the game. Obviously, in the game, you're confined to a seat where you can just look right, you can just look left, you can just open a thing to check the cameras, and that's all you can do. But in this movie, he's actually going to explore a bit. They're going to wake up, they're going to attack him, and that's what's going to be very interesting. I've already seen a bit of in the trailer, they show like a kid being inside of the thing. Hopefully it's like one of the spirits of the kids and not an actual kid, because I don't want them to go too far off of what we know and like them start to introduce other characters just to make the stakes higher. I want it to be a movie of a security guard that's going up against animatronics. That is what I want, and that's what I think most of the fans want. I think that they want a really accurate Five Nights at Freddy's representation. I don't think that we want to see just a horror movie that hides behind the Five Nights at Freddy's name. I don't know. That's just what I think. A lot of people might disagree with me. Comment down below if you disagree with me. And comment down below if you agree with me. I want to see an accurate Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And I think that this is the perfect opportunity that we have, especially one that's coming out in October. The pizzeria looks like it's going to be pretty accurate. The security guard looks like he's going to be pretty accurate. The William Afton looks like he's going to be really accurate. The animatronics, they look good, except for the red eyes, but I think that they might like change that, or it might not look as bad when we see it in the movie. I really hope that they do an amazing job with this movie, and I hope that it can set up maybe a different movie, because you know, in the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's is so extensive. You have game theory that's done, I think, 40 episodes on just Five Nights at Freddy's lore. And all of them are like 30 minutes long. I watch all of them. I really love them. But you have William Afton burning. That pizzeria burning with William Afton inside it. You have the new Pizzaplex. You have the nightmare. Like Five Nights at Freddy's 4, where he's in the nightmare. He's in the hospital. You have Five Nights at Freddy's 2, where they try to rebrand, or it might be a prequel. I got kind of lost in it. But you have this whole idea that I think is a really good idea. And I think that if we start off right with a good and accurate first movie, then moving forward, people will stay. So that is what I hope happens in this movie. Like I said, I haven't watched it, so I can't talk about it. And this isn't a review, so I don't give it what type of rating. But I do recommend that you guys go watch this movie. I'm going to go watch it the day it comes out. The second it comes out, I'm going to be there, because I really do believe in these movies. And I really do believe that we can do an amazing job with Five Nights at Freddy's. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I know that it's different to the videos that I usually make, but I did want to just talk a bit about that movie, because I thought it was a really interesting movie to just talk about and get out of the way. Well, get out of the way in a way. I think it's just a really great movie that most of you guys should definitely think about going to watch. And if not, you can watch my review on the movie. It's going to be on the channel in October. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I really enjoy making these videos, and I really enjoy seeing you guys watching them. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.